With the Valis Undermine came the new tutorial quest The Teacher, and there's been quite a bit of chatter going on about it, so I'm going to throw my hat in as well. Right away, I think that The Teacher's actually a good quest, both for education as well as lore purposes, but there's one big but with it that we're going to get into. And just to be clear, I don't think that anyone else is right or wrong with their opinions of it. Opinions are opinions, and this is just merely my opinion, and yes, there's spoilers ahead. The Teacher has, since its announcement at TennoCon, was, as Reb said,
It's going to be something that comes right after Vor's Prize.
which, just as a reminder, Vor's Prize is Baby's first quest, so it's dealing with a very specific player, one that has no idea what's going on and what they're doing, but they're ready to kick some more Grineer butt. A player at this point needs to know one major thing in the game, and that's that mods even exist, and that they'll make your things do better. Which, if you're watching this and thinking, well, duh, I'll tell you right now, you'd be surprised how many Baby Tenno don't realize that right away, if at all, before they quit the game, because many of them don't have a friend in the game to give them help like many of us had, myself included, or want to watch a 20-minute video about it. They don't know that elements can be combined, they don't know that specific elements do better against specific things even though they look the same, and they don't know the other things that the quest goes over. So from an educational standpoint, this is actually very good. It gets their feet wet and gets them curious about more stuff. Oh, well, if one mod makes me stronger like Teshin told me in the quest, then if I can fill up these mod slots, I'll be mega powerful. Bam, you just got him thinking, and that's always a part of the goal of tutorials. But, and here's that big but that I alluded to earlier, the Teacher on its own is 100% not enough, and I don't think that's DE's plan. In the ending of the quest, we hear Teshin and Lotus speaking about us, with Lotus asking Teshin to be our mentor, which lore-wise is awesome as heck, but this leads me to think and hope that they're planning to continue with these, and that the Teacher is merely the start of a longer chain of tutorials with Teshin, and with each one they'll explain more and more content and what mechanics are and how they work, because if they did explain all that in this quest, well, anyone who's been in an information-heavy 3-hour lecture will tell you that they don't remember the last hour of the class because of the information overload. The dev's key thing is to hook people in and keep them playing, not scare them off with too much information too early all at once. Now, another thing that some people weren't pleased about was how things were explained in the dialogue, which I'm talking about the lines from Teshin and the damage stuff. And I'm guessing the whole electric damage to those advanced shields thing was referring to Amalgam Corpus, but more to introduce combining elements, and that there's multiple kinds of defenses in the games that require different damage types, but look the same as other defenses. Yeah, I agree, maybe they could have worded that dialogue better, but it feels more like a story hook and explanation stepping stone with a tie-in to the game mechanic in order to teach that mechanic, because we start to fight the Corpus right away and have Magnetic equipped to deal with them, but I do understand people's criticisms with this. However, I do think that these cards here in the quest could be a little bit better. Like on this one, add something like each element will be better against certain enemies and defenses. Hover over the element stats here in your arsenal for more information, and be sure to try out other combinations. You know, just nudge the Baby Tenno in that direction, give them a small hint. Oh, also, Point Blank should be added to the mission rewards. The Mark 1 Strun is MR0. Come on, devs, why do you hate shotguns? But like I said at the start, this has all just been my opinion and conjecture. And let me know what you thought of the Teacher, and as always, sub for more tips and swing by my stream if you need any help.